football is coming up on Max 96.7 and everywhere. And WCXO is a presentation of WCXO Sports. WCXO Sports is brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, Southern OBGYN Associates, St. Joseph Hospital Breeze, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardy's locations in Breeze and Carlisle, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial Representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and Area CC Food Marts.
Good evening and welcome to boys high school basketball action. Got ourselves a World Cup. I'm going to start off with regional action from Wood River, Illinois. Then we're going to send it down at around 7:30 for the tip-off of the Central Lady Cougars and the Salem Lady Wildcats. It's sectional girls basketball action. Lots of stuff coming up here tonight on WCXO Sports. Good evening. I'm the Moose Man, Bruce Lloyd, from the Dairy King broadcast booth. Tonight's contest, game number 1. It's the WESCLIN Warriors taking on the ROXANA Shells. We'll be back and bring you more coverage of what's going on here from Wood River right after this. You are listening to WCXO Sports on Max 96.7.
You may give her flowers 200 or 300 times, a gift on 150 occasions. You're likely to tell her you love her 40,000 times or more, but you're only going to give her one diamond engagement ring. This is A.G. Becker. With just one chance to get it right, you don't want to make a mistake. I'll make sure you get it exactly right when you shop for her diamond at Becker Jewelers. Every diamond you're going to see was personally selected by me. I buy direct from the cutters for 2 reasons. First, to get you the best selection and quality. Second, to save you money. By eliminating the middleman, I can give you a better price than any of those big city guys. So give her flowers often, a thoughtful gift on every occasion. Tell her you love her at every opportunity. And because you just have one chance to get it right, give her an engagement ring from Becker Jewelers.
From the basics to the incredibly unique, shop with confidence at Becker Jewelers on Main Street in Breeze, on the Square in Highland, and at BeckerJewelers.com.
If it has been a long time since you've been to the dentist, you need to know you're not alone. For some, past experiences make it impossible to pick up the phone and call. Others are embarrassed because it has been so long. Hi, I'm Dr. Casey Santel, a general dentist from Breeze, Illinois, who sedates patients with pills. I believe in listening to our patients and finding workable solutions to problems they have without making them feel guilty or putting them down. Please call me, Dr. Casey Santel, at Breeze Dental Care at 526-2020 to schedule an appointment where sedation dentistry is an option for you to take care of your teeth without anxiety.
Are you looking for a happy dental home? Dr. Draghi and Dr. Santel are in-network providers with many insurance companies and have what you are looking for. New patients welcome and most emergencies seen immediately. Get back on the right track to good dental health with Breeze Dental Care. Call 526-2020. That's 526-2020.
Building relationships and buildings in the safest, most efficient, and budget-conscious way has been Putker Construction's mission for over 36 years. Located in Breeze, they have been providing construction management, design, build, and general contracting services on projects throughout Southern Illinois and the Midwest. They are a second-generation, family-owned, and veteran-owned business with a goal to exceed their clients' expectations in every way. For more information, call 526-7213 or go to PutkerConstruction.com.
Garages are great, and then something eventually goes wrong with your garage door. Don't just call anyone when you have a garage door problem. Call Fairman Garage Doors, providing trusted quality service for over 20 years. Locally owned and operated, Fairman Garage Doors can handle residential and commercial, and no job is too big or too small. Call 526-8548 for Fairman Garage Doors, an authorized Clopay dealer.
Max 96.7.
And welcome back to Coach Chick Summers' court here. It's the home of the Oilers. It's East Alton Wood River, otherwise known as Wood River High School. And we have regional action. It's the WESCLIN Warriors taking on the ROXANA Shells. WESCLIN coming into this contest at 23-4 overall. They finished conference play at 8-2. On the other side of the coin for the ROXANA Shells, they're coming in with an unfortunate 6-23 record and a 1-8 in their Southwestern Conference action, or their South Central Conference action. Of course, WESCLIN, as we all know, plays in the Cahokia Conference in the Mississippi Division. And it looks like we're going to get a pretty decent game here tonight. WESCLIN should really, barring any major catastrophe, have no problem handling the ROXANA Shells, who, by the way, got to this section with the play-in game. As I say, round number one, the teams without the byes, of course, WESCLIN is ranked number one in this regional complex. They beat Piasol last night, 64-51 last night in action. So there we go. I can hardly read my chicken scratch. So that puts us to this particular contest, the number one rated WESCLIN Warriors in the Wood River Regional, and funnels into the Trenton Sectional Complex play, taking on the number 8 ROXANA Shells here tonight. Of course, we'll get you updated with the opening tip-off coming up. Of course, that is brought to you by our friends at the Carlisle IGA. We'll get the starting lineups as well with the Keys Brothers Auction and Realty starting lineups in the midst here of the Spectrum pregame show. Of course, it should be a good one. The Warriors will be home white with ROXANA in their traveling blue. We'll get more on that when we return and get you the Keys Brothers starting lineups. That's coming up here in 2 minutes. You are listening to Boys High School Basketball on Max 96.7.
Prairie Farms Dairy helps build strong bodies and strong minds. Prairie Farms Dairy offers the finest dairy products like skim milk, slice and string cheese, sour cream, cottage cheese, flavored yogurts, light ice cream, and more. Take charge of your body and get your daily source of vitamins and minerals from the products you've come to love from Prairie Farms Dairy. You can always count on Prairie Farms Dairy, always fresh, always the best.
You love your home, but over time you can get a little tired of it. It really doesn't take much, however, to freshen your home's look, especially when you get help from Home Fashions in Carlisle. Update floors with brand names like Shaw, Mohawk, Mannington, and Armstrong. Home Fashions also offers cabinets, countertops, Hunter Douglas window treatments, furniture, and more. Check out more at homefashions-inc.com, turning your space into elegance and grace. Home Fashions in Carlisle.
Start saving on your heating bills today with a 7 Series or 5 Series water furnace from Tunya Service Company. The 7 Series water furnace is the world's most efficient geothermal system. In addition to big savings on your heating costs, the 7 Series and the 5 Series water furnace carries a 10-year parts and labor warranty. For a free estimate and the world's most experienced geothermal team, call Tunya Service Company in Damiansville today, 248-5130.
Need insurance? Insurance you can really count on? If so, turn to Dan Imming at Imming Insurance Agency in Carlisle. Dan and his staff will provide you with the insurance coverage and service you deserve. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or commercial, your choices aren't limited either. Imming Insurance Agency represents many outstanding companies, so get covered by the best. Call Imming Insurance Agency at 594-4536 or stop by 589 9th Street in Carlisle. Imming Insurance Agency, a proud supporter of Clinton County sports.
Max 96.7.
A little correction from our little spiel last time. It was ROXANA beating East Alton Wood River last night in the playing game to advance to this contest. Piasol is ranked out at number 4. They will be playing Carlisle, ranked at number 5, coming up in the game after this one. And obviously we'll be cutting to the Central Girls as they take on Salem down at the Carbondale Sectional. And Greg Meyer will have the call of that game. Let's get you underway with the Keys Brothers Auction and Realty starting lineups. We'll start with the visitors on the scoreboard. That would be the ROXANA Shells. They're going to start at one guard position, standing at a 5'8". He's a freshman wearing number 1, Drew Beckman. The other guard position is a 6-foot sophomore, Jacob Goldner. A third guard position will be the 5'11" freshman, Gavin Huffman. Going with 4 guards, a 5'10 junior wearing number 11, Eddie Lara. And underneath, he's a forward and is swinging out to play guard, 5'10 freshman, Paris White. Youth is king on the ROXANA Shells. We looked at the ROXANA's lineup, and they have a lot more than they sent off in the book of 8. But we talked to the coach. He said that's the 5 that will play. Maybe a couple of them getting in, but that's the 5 that will play. So youth is king. Freshmen, sophomores, and juniors. Not one senior listed on the ROXANA roster. On the other side of the coin, for the WESCLIN Warriors, they will come out with their starting lineup like this. He's wearing number 21. He's a 6'3 senior forward. That's Mick Stevens. The guard position will be played by Brandon Courtney. He's a 6'4 senior guard. Also getting the starting nod is a 6'5 forward senior, Hunter Ottensmeyer. Nate Brady will also get the nod. He's a 6'6 junior, and Justin Kellogg is a 6'3 senior, as we take this quick break and come back with the opening tip-off right after this.
Working farms are busy all year long, so depend on Jansen Farm Equipment to keep your equipment running strong. With a parts store and service department, Jansen Farm Equipment has a team of professionals that you can count on. Jansen Farm Equipment carries AGCO, New Idea, Gleaner, White, and Massey Ferguson. Jansen Farm Equipment, 18222 State Route 127. Shop online at jansenfarm.com or call 594-2962.
Nordyke Funeral Home is thinking about your future and offers secure, pre-planned funeral arrangements, relieving the emotional burden for those you love, allowing you to express your own wishes, and assures peace of mind with financial concerns when your family needs it the most. Nordyke Funeral Home has 5 locations in Albers, Aveston, Breeze, New Baden, and now Carlisle. Visit NordikeFuneralHome.com or call 588-3533. Striving to earn your family's confidence and trust, Nordyke Funeral Home with 5 locations.
We're moments away from your hometown proud Carlisle IGA tip-off. This high school basketball broadcast on Max 96.7 is brought to you in part by Isaac Auto Body, Antone's Concessions Catering and Bakery, Seaver Brothers Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Clinton Manor Living Center, Putker Construction, The Breeze and Trenton Dental Group, Nordyke Funeral Home, Prairie Farms Dairy, Tunya Service Company, Fairman Garage Doors, Jansen Farm Equipment, Home Fashions, the Emmean Insurance Agency, Print Crazy, and by Becker Jewelers, with locations in Breeze and Highland, and always online, BeckerJewelers.com.
And welcome back to Coach Chick Summers Gymnasium, East on Wood River High School. It's regional basketball action. The WESCLIN Warriors and the ROXANA Shells. Let's try this again to get to the WESCLIN Warriors starting lineup of the Keys Brothers Auction. And really, I have to say, it wasn't really my fault. There was still a minute on the clock for warm-ups when I started the WESCLIN lineups. Well, both teams sauntered over to the sideline, and they decided to drop the minute, ring the buzzer, and get into the national anthem. So my apologies there. Let's get underway here. Starting at a guard position, he's a 6'4 senior wearing number 22, Brandon Courtney. At the other guard position will be wearing number 32. He's a 6'3 senior, Justin Kellogg. Nate Brady gets the third guard spot. He's a 6'6 junior wearing number 40. And forward, playing down low, number 21. He's a 6'3 senior, Mick Stevens. Mick Stevens rounding out the starting lineup for the WESCLIN Warriors. So we are getting ready to put a fresh first 8 on the Honest Water scoreboard here as we begin to wrap up the Spectrum Business pregame show. Getting ready for your hometown IGA tip-off that is forthcoming. WESCLIN in their home white jerseys trimmed in black and orange. ROXANA in their road blue jerseys with orange numbers trimmed in yellow with ROXANA down the shorts. The ROXANA Shells will be traveling from right to left on your radio dial, as the WESCLIN Warriors will be running from left to right. WESCLIN coming into this contest, overall record of 23-4. They are the number 1 ranked team in the Wood River Trenton Sectional Complex. They play the regionals here, then they move on to Trenton WESCLIN. for the playing of the sectionals. Of course, Roxana coming in ranked number 11. Don't forget, coming up later on here from this venue, Piasaw taking on Carlisle. That's a 5 and a 4 ranking respectively. But we are going to cut down to sectional action as the Central Lady Cougars battle the Salem Lady Wildcats. Greg Meyer will have that call as we get ready to jump center. Jumping center will be Brady, and he will be going up against Paris White. Paris White's averaging about 3 points a game, whereas Brady is averaging 12 for the WESCLIN Warriors. It are the ROXANA Shells at the far end of the court. They dribble down. That's Huffman. Stops and sets the offense. Kicks it over to Gullner. Gullner brings it around top side. Now flips it off and throws it back rather to Beckman. Beckman takes a right side move, and he kicks it over to Huffman. Huffman back top of the key to Paris. And they're just trying to figure out a way to penetrate that WESCLIN defense. WESCLIN coming up in a tough man-to-man, and now it nearly swiped away. Nice defensive play there by Mick Stevens as he chased the ball out of bounds off of the far sideline. So Roxana will maintain possession here early going. No score. Honest Water scoreboard from Wood River. It's WESCLIN taking on the ROXANA Shells. We are in petroleum country, surrounded on all sides by refineries. That's the name, the ROXANA Shells. You've got the Wood River Oilers, or the East Alton Wood River Oilers, playing out of this gymnasium with a big oil derrick on the floor, and that's we're hosting this regional. Quickly driving to the bucket is Buckman. Shot off glass. Good. Nope, he traveled. So there's our first turnover of the contest. We'll get credited to the Shells. So WESCLIN will have the opportunity to strike first. Courtney will walk the ball up across midcourt near the scorer's table on the left side. Now brings it over right side, down low right in front of us. We're on the stage to Kellogg. From three, bangs it home. 3-0 here at the Honest Water scoreboard. And Roxana crosses the timeline. They'll try to get something going. It's Gullner. Gullner takes it left side to Huffman. Huffman looks for Gullner. Now he's trapped. Now he kicks it over and finds Beckman. Beckman on the left-hand side takes the dribble. Now flips it over and finds number 22. That's Gullner. Gullner in between the circles. Brings it back to the left side, back to the right side. Nearly has the ball stolen away as he hands to Beckman out near the center of the court in the timeline. And now Beckman is trying to get between the circles and try to find something inside. There's nothing there. And right now the WESCLIN defense has a lockdown on the ROXANA Shells. Here comes Beckman. Beckman nearly travels. Now long three. Launched. No. Can't get it to fall. That attempt was made by Gullner. He can't get it to fly. And here come the WESCLIN Warriors from three. Squaring up. Austin Smyer can't get it. Gets the rebound. Put back Courtney. Got it. Brandon Courtney pops in. A 5-0 lead for the WESCLIN Warriors. Wondering, this gym takes me back. A very similar field to Trout Gym, the old Trout Gymnasium in the old Centralia High School. The old glazed brick. The high seating on the far ends. Pretty nice size facility, circa the 1930s, maybe 1940s as far as the construction. So the old Hoosiers feel here at the Chick Summers Gymnasium as the ROXANA Shells work the offense, trying to find something. They're being shut down. Now they got a breaker underneath. Shot up, blocked. Nothing going to happen there. And they are still scoreless with 5:16 to play here first quarter. WESCLIN back on the attack. A long three on the way from Kellogg. No, rattles off and out. Rebound coming off to the Shells. They quickly push the ball up. That's Huffman. Huffman. Of course, the Shells knocking off the Wood River Oilers, East Alton Wood River Oilers, and a whistle and a foul. That's going to be a foul on Mick Stevens, his first team first, as we're here in the early going of this one. So it'll be ROXANA basketball right at midcourt as we're waiting for a trigger. There we go. Now we get a guy over there to do the triggering, and that is going to be Beckman. Beckman slaps the basketball and gets the play moving. Paris now back to Beckman. Beckman right side dribble now between the circles. Stops at the free throw line. Has the outlet pass on the wing over to Lara. Lara back up top to Beckman. Beckman down low and finds Huffman. Huffman looking inside, but there is nothing there. Back out near the center circle to Paris, who swings it on over to the left side to Beckman. A long skip pass down in the corner to Paris. Paris looks. Now he's going to dribble. He's marked up well on that man-to-man. Tosses it away. Here comes the layup. WESCLIN off glass. Good. Count that. That is Mick Stevens getting on the board. He's averaging 2 points a game, and he nailed that. 7 points a game, and he is off to that with his first bucket of the contest. 7-0 WESCLIN Warriors over the ROXANA Shells here. First quarter action as we glance at the Honest Water scoreboards. Carlisle Indians make their way into the facility. Now a breaker off the glass and good, and finally making sure that cylinder was hollow are the ROXANA Shells as Gollner rolls a breaker in off of the glass and makes it 2. WESCLIN trotting the ball up, setting the offense are the Warriors. Kellogg, another 3. Nope, rattles around and off. Can't get it to fall. He is 1 for 3 from the three-point line. And ROXANA clears the ball out, sets the offense on the far side. Beckman kicks it around to Huffman. Huffman is trying to drive in on the baseline and stepping in the way. Nice play there as Justin Kellogg takes the charge. So turnover number 2 and the foul. And I'm not sure who they whistled that one on, but we will get the take on it. And I do not have the scoreboard to glance at. I believe it's over on either side, so no word as to the score or the foul. But it was the charge on the ball handler. I believe that was Buckman. Here comes the dribble drive. His shot crossing the lane, gets the shooter's roll. Nice play from Ottensmeyer. He rolls it off the front of the rim and gets the kiss. So Ottensmeyer getting on the board. He's averaging 14 for the Warriors. It's 9-2. WESCLIN on top here. WESCLIN had the bye, and they will move on to play the winner of the next one. Actually, there's a couple more we got to play through, so we're lined out here. The Shells with it. Picking it up. Beckman rolls it out right side to Courtney. Gollner. Gollner thinks about the 3 now. He's off to Beckman, and he hands it right back to Gollner. Gollner takes the drive in the lane. Nothing there. So he's going to try around the far side. Now tries to get it off to Paris on a bounce pass. Kicked around and out of bounds off of ROXANA. Turnover number 3 for the Shells. So the length of the floor to travel. Walking the ball up. Courtney for WESCLIN. He takes it left side. Now kicks it back up to Ottensmeyer, and shot, lob pass up and in for Brady. Nate Brady, averaging 12, gets on the board here for the WESCLIN Warriors, making it 11-2 here. First quarter action. Crossing the timeline is Beckman. Beckman for ROXANA, throws it on the right side to Gollner. Back around to Beckman. Gollner. Now shot from 3. Got it. Banged it home. Nice banger there from Huffman. And he pops in, and timeouts. They will take one as well. You're listening to Boys High School Basketball. It's regional action on Max 7.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Smith, Administrator of Clinton Living Center in New Baden.
And my name is Sarah Gershner, Director of Human Resources.
At Clinton Manor, we provide short and long-term nursing and therapy services in a comfortable, pleasant setting.
We are also committed to adding top talent to our caring and highly skilled nursing team.
For more information about our services or to apply, give us a call at 588-4924 or visit us at ClintonManorLivingCenter.com.
Continuing a fine tradition handed down from Antone Coke in 1877, Antone's Concessions and Catering proudly delivers an experience in food service that's second to none. No matter what the occasion, Antone's Concessions and Catering offers a wide selection of menu items that are guaranteed to please. Call 618-830-1579 to place your order. For more information online, Antone'sConcessionsandCatering.com.
It's Max 96.7.
After the bucket, the ROXANA Shells want to do a little game planning, and WESCLIN has the ball with the length of the floor to travel. Crossing the timeline is Courtney. Courtney dribbles right side, comes back near side in the left, right in front of us here on the stage. Head coach Chick Summers' home court here at East Alton Wood River, formerly known Wood River High School. And the Oilers shot from just inside the arc won't fall for Courtney, and we're back the other direction, and the ROXANA Shells start the push. Beckman hands it off and finds Gollner. Gollner back to Beckman, back to Gollner. Gollner out near the scorer's table. Now passes it into Paris. Paris is double teamed quickly by the Warriors in that man defense, and they clear it back out. Warriors in their home white, trimmed in orange. Tyusall in the road blue with orange letters and yellow stripes. Trying to work that ball in. They cannot find an opening right now as that man-to-man defense is really doing a number on their motion offense. Trying to find something underneath, find the break or find the breakaway off the pick. They can't get it. The Shells working it around. They find Beckman. Beckman on the right wing. Near the scorer's table. Now he's on dribble right side. Stops, changes direction, comes back out near the center circle. Now gets it off to Paris. Paris takes the dribble drive. Shot from right-hander. Good. Bucket there. 14 seconds to go in the quarter. 11-7. The Shells keeping it close. Looked like it was going to be all WESCLIN, and so far it has been. WESCLIN now with 7 seconds, thinking about the 3. 4 seconds to play in the quarter. Dribble drive on the baseline, up and good. Count it for Ottensmeyer, and that's the way the quarter will end. WESCLIN 13. The Shells 7. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Isaac Auto Body in Carlisle offers quality service for a variety of vehicle-related mishaps. Since 1970, Isaac Auto Body has been there when you need them most. From accident scene recovery to 24/7 towing, give them a call at 594-2435. Isaac Auto Body's skilled collision repair team and auto body painters can make any car look as good as the day it left the dealer's lot. Isaac Auto Body is committed to providing fast, quality service on your vehicle. Find them online at isaacautobody.com.
Seaver Brothers has what you're looking for. Take a spin with Seaver Brothers and drive home in your new or pre-owned Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, or Dodge truck today. Let Seaver Brothers give you the car buying experience that no other dealership can offer. Seaver Brothers stands behind their products and also has an outstanding service department with qualified technicians to keep your vehicles running strong. Stop by Seaver Brothers, 811 Washington Street in Carlisle, or call 594-2624 for your next Seaver Brothers sales associate.
You found Max 96.7.
It's 13-7 as we start a fresh 8. And, of course, it is the second quarter brought to you by Becker Jewelers. First quarter brought to you by Tin Pin Antique Mall as we get underway here. WESCLIN with the possession of the ball and the lead 13-7 here in the early going of this round number 1. They play-in game. Put the Shells against East Alton Wood River here. They beat the Oilers last night to advance to tonight's contest. A 3-bomb set up by Stevens won't fall. And the WESCLIN Warriors pull down the rebound. Stevens again put up, nope, can't get it to fall again on a 3. And now the foul on the ensuing scrum is going to go on Mick Stevens. And that, I believe, will be his second personal. ROXANA Shells will control right at the half line. They send it in to Beckman. Beckman crosses at the center circle. Now hands it right back to Gulliner. Gulliner bounces into Beckman. Beckman looking for White now. Looking for somebody. Now they find the breaker off glass and in. Just kind of a misdirection play, and wide open on the baseline was Gulliner, and he lays it off glass and in for his 4th bucket of the contest, making it 13-9 with 7 minutes to play here in the first half. And the Honest Water scoreboard. Here comes a quick 3, rattling it home. Count it. Brandon Courtney. He has 5 points on the contest, 16-9. The Shells still keeping it manageable here in the first half. They're being very patient on offense. They're not wasting any of their shots. They're shooting pretty well here in the first half. Well, as soon as I say that, they throw one up, and that was Huffman. He can't get it to fall. The rebound comes off to WESCLIN, and WESCLIN quickly sets the offense for Coach Brady. Standing up on the far side, shouting instructions. From Brady, no, he's no stranger to pressure. A double overtime game back in 1990 to win the state championship in his WESCLIN Warriors. Shot on the way, can't get it to fall from number 40, Brady. Nope, won't fall, and we're back the other direction. So, the Shells staying in this ball game. And if you're the Shells, that's what you want to do. You're a number 11 ranked team. You're going against the number 1 here in the Wood River Regional. You might just keep them close at halftime, make them think about this. The best way to get in their head. Young players for Roxana, and one of them would be Beckman. He dribbles the ball around and hands it off to Lara. Lara gets it inside to White. White runs into a player, now changes direction. Hard off glass, and count it. Harris White pops in his first bucket, the second bucket of the contest, giving him 4 points, making it 16-11. WESCLIN Warriors from left to right on your radio dial. Working the offense. Going up against more of a zone for Piasol. Bangs it home as they find the free man, and that free man was Ostensmeyer. And he pops in a three, making it 9. Finally, Courtney shuts him down. And we get back to clearing the ball out. The Shells really taking very good care of the ball outside of a turnover and a charge. And then they lost the handle on only 3 turnovers. Shot a fader on the way. Nope, can't get it to fall. The rebound comes off to Courtney, and WESCLIN is back the other way. Stop, set the offense. Taking that dribble drive is Ostensmeyer. Now flips it around to Courtney. Courtney looks inside. Now back up to Ostensmeyer. Ostensmeyer stops and gets the charge. Going to drop the shoulder and got into the defender. And he's going to get popped for his first personal foul here with 4:06 to play. Only 3 fouls in the half. It's been a pretty quick half here for the Warriors and the Shells. Shells with possession. They trail 19-11 with 3:58 here in the quarter of the Wood River Regional. First game this evening here from this contest. And, of course, first game of a doubleheader here on Max 96.7. We'll tell you all about that as we get a little closer to that Spectrum Business halftime show. The Shells with it. Gullinger takes it into Beckman. Beckman on a runner. Nope, can't get it. The rebound comes off to WESCLIN. And ripping that rebound down is Kellogg. Justin Kellogg averaging 7 points. He kicks it down low to Stevens. Stevens inside, give and go. Nice play as they catch Brenna Courtney. And he lays it off glass and in. And now a timeout for Roxana. We'll take the timeout as well. You're listening to high school basketball on Max 96.7.
Get it printed with Print Crazy. Printing everything you could possibly ever need. Print Crazy for brochures, business cards, and flyers to vehicle wraps for cars, trucks, and boats, and more, a lot more. Print Crazy for shirts and apparel, invitations, signs, doors and floors, and more. So much more. See for yourself at printcrazy.com. That's CRAZEE. Printcrazy.com on Old Highway 50 in Breeze. Call 526-9260.
Even the best drivers have an occasional mishap, from fender benders to serious auto accidents. Beacon Insurance and your local agency, Benhoff Insurance in Breeze and Trenton, keep you protected with an auto insurance policy that covers a wide range of mishaps. And you'll save money too with multi-car and multi-policy discounts, as well as good student, hybrid auto, and mature driver savings opportunities. Find out more about an affordable auto policy from Beacon Insurance. Call Benhoff Insurance in Breeze and Trenton at 526-4888.
It's Max 96.7.
Welcome back. 3:22 on the scoreboard. First half of action. 21-11. WESCLIN on top of the Roxana Shells. Coming up next year from this one, you've got the Carlisle Indians taking on the Piasol Southwestern Birds. And we'll be cutting down to the girls basketball game from sectionals. It's going to be the Central Lady Cougars and the Lady Wildcats. That immediately following this one, depending on the scheduling. This one here, looking to distance themselves, are the WESCLIN Warriors. Right now, Piasol with the ball, taking their time, trying to work the offense is Huffman. He has the ball. It's turned over to Aaron Pass. Fourth turnover, back the other way for WESCLIN. Quick three on the way from Courtney. No, but the rebound put back up and in from Ostensmeyer. Banks it home. So nice play there and a nice pickup for Ostensmeyer, who averages 14 points for the Warriors. Makes it 23-11. And now the Warriors are beginning to open things up here in the second quarter. 2:29 to play in the first half. Roxana, the Shells with the ball as we were up here right around that Riverbend area. In the shadow of the refineries and the Mississippi River. Inside to White. White travels. He tries to make the cutter, and that's the fifth turnover. Now the turnover is really beginning to haunt the Roxana Shells. So WESCLIN now in their home white jerseys, trimmed in orange, will bring the ball up from left to right on your radio dial and set the offense. Trying to get up is Courtney. 2 minutes to play in the second quarter. He's pointing the lads around, getting everybody in position, and they start the motion offense. Right back to Courtney as he kicks it down low. He gets the pass to Austin Meyer back to Courtney. And Austin Meyer, shot on the way, bangs it home from 3. Got it. Rakers snuck into the lineup. Blake Rakers for WESCLIN. 26-11 now. 1:35 to play here, first half action. The Becker Jewelers second quarter ripping through. The 10-pin Antigua first quarter just the same. We've only had a couple of stoppages in play outside of the timeouts. It's been a pretty fast half as the Shells get it into White. His shot off glass, no good. And now the foul. I believe they're going to get number 11. That's Eddie Lara. That's his first. Team second. 26-11. The WESCLIN Warriors now beginning to distance themselves from the ROXANA Shells. The Shells coming into this contest at 6-23. They play out of the Southwestern Conference, and of course the Koki Conference WESCLIN Warriors at 23-4. WESCLIN with the ball. They're working it around. Shot on the way from 3. Nope, can't get it to fall. That was Kellogg. And we go back the other way. Quickly is Beckman. Beckman with 56 seconds. Dribbles it off his foot. Loses control. Comes up with it. Cleans it off to White. White has it tipped around. And around it's tipped out of his hands. Right into the hands of Lara. And Lara gets his first bucket of the contest. And he's right on his average with 2. 2 points is what he's averaging. He nailed it there. 26-13 now. WESCLIN with 30 going to hold it, but they get some defense, so now they're going to have to force the offense. And Piasol now switching to a man-to-man defense. Now they zone. I mean, he got the call from the coach, and they're just kind of padding it in. And an isolation zone defense. 16 seconds to go in the half. Dribbling around and away from the defense right now is Courtney. Courtney out near the center circle. 8 seconds to go in the half. He's going to have to do something. He kicks it around and finds his man. Now flips it over inside. Shot from Brady on the way. No, can't get it to fall. Rather, that was Courtney. Shot from Courtney. Can't get it to fall, and that's the way the half will end. It is the WESCLIN Warriors 26. The ROXANA Shells 13. You are listening to boys basketball regional action from Wood River. We'll be back with the Spectrum Business halftime report right after this.
Is the all-new Chevy Silverado the right truck for you? Hi, Colby Voss at K&J Chevrolet in Carlisle. The all-new Chevy Silverado has the comfort and conveniences you expect from a Chevy, plus the performance and handling you need. We have several new trucks to choose from, and if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Stop by K&J Chevrolet and drive a Silverado and see for yourself what a tremendous value we offer and what the hype is all about. K&J Chevrolet in Carlisle, just west of town on Old Route 50. Chevrolet, find new roads.
What? Is this real? Hey, yo, sir. Do you know what I'm about to pay for gasoline?
With the Fuel Rewards Network program, you won't believe how much less you can pay for your fill-up at participating Shell stations.
Look at that.
Just shop through fuelrewards.com and dine at participating restaurants to earn rewards. Then use your Fuel Rewards Network card at Shell and save. Want to pay less for fuel? Sign up free at fuelrewards.com. Restrictions apply. Limit 20 gallons per purchase per vehicle. For information on rewards expiration and other details, see fuelrewards.com.
Southern Bus and Mobility is your Brawnability dealer in Breeze. Brawnability features the broadest lineup of wheelchair-accessible vehicles with more brands, entry types, features, and price points than any other manufacturer in the industry. See for yourself at Southern Bus and Mobility why a new or certified pre-owned wheelchair-accessible Brawnability vehicle is the only way to go. Call 526-4131 or stop by just east of Breeze on Old Route 50. Companies are hiring again. That's good news. Bad news, you don't have the skills they're looking for. Kaskaskia College can fix that. KC's welding technology program can set you up with the skills industries are looking for. More good news, classes are available at KC's Trenton Center or Crisp Technology Center. Call Sean Morris at 545-3406. The demand is there, the pay is there. Where are you? Kaskaskia College, your future starts here.
When you put money in our bank, you started a chain reaction. We made an auto loan. A local car dealer sold a car. A car salesman got a commission. His wife bought groceries. The checker at the supermarket got a paycheck. You made that happen. Thanks. The First National Bank in Carlisle. A better way to bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at 1nbcarlisle.com.
What is one of the first things people notice about you? You guessed it, it's your teeth. Let Dr. Trong, Dr. Erickson, or Dr. Hillsman at Breeze or Trenton Dental Group give you a smile you can be proud of. Since 1995, Breeze and Trenton Dental Group has served the community with a family-friendly setting. Breeze and Trenton Dental Group is also your Invisalign provider. They offer cosmetic treatments to improve your smile, as well as tooth implants. Schedule your appointment today in Breeze at 526-4233 or Trenton at 224-7129.
You're on Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth. They have locations in Breeze and Trenton. Go and say hi to Michelle, and I'm telling you, appreciate all that they do in support of our local sports coverage. It's the midst of the Spectrum Business halftime report. WESCLIN on top of this one, 26-13 here at the break. At the end of one, it was 13-7. WESCLIN taking a look at the numbers for the WESCLIN Warriors. Leading all scores right now with 12 is one Hunter Ostensmeyer. 12 points for Ostensmeyer, 7 points for Brandon Courtney, 3 points for Justin Kellogg, a couple apiece for Nate Brady and Mick Stevens. Overall shooting, 10 of 19 from the field. 3-point shots are 6 of 9 and 4 of 7. 6 of 9 from inside the arc and 4 of 7 outside the arc. The WESCLIN Warriors are on fire. On the other side of the coin, looking at the ROXANA Shells, not much to speak of. The WESCLIN Warriors only turning over the ball one time, and that was on a charge on this end. The ROXANA Shells have turned the ball over 5 times in the first half, and leading the way for the ROXANA Shells is 4 points for Gulliner and 4 points for Paris White. So Jacob Gulliner and Paris White leading with 4. 3 for Gavin Huffman and 2 points for Eddie Lara. Neither team took an attempt from the free throw line. It was a pretty clean first half. I've got 4 fouls the entire half, 2 on each team, and 6 of 9 overall shooting for the ROXANA Shells. From inside the arc, they're 4 of 7, and they're 1 of 3 from outside the arc for ROXANA. Again, they turned the ball over 5 times to WESCLIN's 1 there in that first half. We're in the midst of the Spectrum Business halftime report. Good to have you with me. I'm Moose Lloyd, bringing you the coverage from the Wood River, East Alton Wood River, I should say. It's been kind of consolidated in. It used to be the Wood River Oilers. Now with the new consolidation, and East Alton Wood River has kind of pulled into the mix, and we are hanging out at Chick Summers Memorial Gymnasium. And it's good to have you along. Coming up a little bit later on here on Max 96.7, you can check out Central and girls basketball action as they take on the Salem Cats. That's from the sectional down in Carbondale. Greg Meyer will have the call of that. Of course, for those of you inclined, it'll be Carlisle here at East Alton Wood River taking on the Piasaw Birds. And that's up near the Godfrey area, up north of Alton there. And the Piasaw bird painting on the wall, if you're wondering, it's a little bit of an Indian legend. So, in the Piasaw Indian tribe. So, you have to check that. Do a little Googling. You can find out more about that if you want to. We're getting ready to kick things off here for the third quarter. The third quarter is brought to you by V&H Recreation Center. We will be back with that coming up. It's the Spectrum Business Halftime Report. You're on Max 96.7.
Reekman Brothers Farm Equipment has locations in Oakville, Centralia, and Breeze. Reekman Brothers sells the finest John Deere tractors, plus lawn and garden equipment and accessories. Reekman Brothers has been a part of the farming industry for over 83 years. Call Reekman Brothers for farm machinery and farmland auction services. 243-6186. Reekman Brothers, your John Deere dealer.
Reverman Chiropractic in Breeze would like to say thank you to our patients, staff, and local healthcare professionals for their continued support and cooperation as we celebrate 10 years in business. At Reverman Chiropractic, our focus is to work with you, the patient, and your other healthcare providers to deliver the best and most effective care possible. Please take advantage of our evening and weekend hours and call 526-4700 to schedule an appointment with Dr. Craig Reverman or Dr. Travis Isaac.
Hi, this is Dr. Matt Palm at MedPlus Physical Medicine in Carlisle. Are you tired of packing on the pounds? Want to feel younger and have more energy? Want to get back into smaller clothes? If so, then it's time to take advantage of our safe, effective, and affordable weight loss program. With an individualized plan based around an appetite suppressant, a metabolism booster, and diet and exercise counseling from physicians with backgrounds in nutrition, let us get you on the path to a healthier lifestyle. Call MedPlus at 594-3671 to set up your free consultation and to get you on track to a healthier you.
Good times are waiting at Brett's Wildlife Lodge and Winery, just north of Carlisle on Route 127. There's no better place to see live music than the Brett's Outdoor Stage, hosting bands every weekend. The kitchen at Brett's opens at 3 on Monday and Tuesday. They open for lunch at 11 Wednesday through Friday, and they have breakfast Saturday and Sunday starting at 8, with dinner available daily. Brett's Wildlife Lodge and Winery is a great spot for a meeting, a party, a get-together, or just to grab a bite to eat. Call 594-8830 or go to wildlifelodgeandwinery.com.
This broadcast is a presentation of WCXO Sports. WCXO Sports is brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, St. Joseph Hospital Breeze, MedPlus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardy's locations in Breeze and Carlisle, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial Representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and Area CC Food Marts. WCXO Sports since 1999. The sports voice of the Carlisle Indians, the Central Cougars, the Mater Dei Knights, the WESCLIN Warriors, and now the Christ Our Rock Silver Stallions.
WESCLIN Warriors taking on the ROXANA Shells at the break. WESCLIN on top, 26-13 as we get ready to get things underway here for the third quarter. It's brought to you by B&H Recreation Center. Make sure you listen to this and all broadcasts right here and everywhere on Max 96.7 and WCXO967.com. Just a click away, hit the live sports tab, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Bam, you get notifications when we're about to go on and do our broadcasts. Got a fresh 8. ROXANA Shells will have the ball on the alternate possession rule. They will be traveling from left to right on your radio dial. Original starters all back out there for both teams. Looking at the ROXANA Shells in their road blue uniforms with the yellow Shells logo and orange and yellow trim numbers. They get underneath the white. His shot is blocked to start things off, so White can't get anywhere. Back the other way. Quick transition play. Off glass, can't get it to fall for WESCLIN. And now the foul on the ensuing rebound. And that's going to put WESCLIN at the free throw line. It's the first time we've had a trip here to the free throw line. Mick Stevens is going to get an opportunity. He's averaging 7 points a ball game. Takes a couple of dribbles and just couldn't quite get it to fall. WESCLIN in their home white, black trim, orange letters in the black and orange trim. The W on the shorts. Second one on the way for WESCLIN. And nope. Can't get that one either, and the rebound comes off, and it's popped out of bounds. Off of WESCLIN, they had it, but swatting it out, and off of a WESCLIN player was ROXANA, so they will have the ball with the length of the floor to travel, and here come the man-to-man press now for the Warriors. Now they get the box and try to get the quick turnover. They push it up to White. White, they break it easy. Now up off glass, count it, and good from Lara, as they had no problem breaking the pressure applied by WESCLIN, making it 26-15 here in the third quarter with 7:23 to play. Early going in this contest in the third, and WESCLIN throws the ball away. That's only their second turnover. Back the other way is number 23, Huffman, and he's fouled. Nope, they say traveled. Thought he got tripped up. That's going to be the 6th turnover for the ROXANA Shells. 7:15 to go, third quarter action. The third quarter brought to you by B&H Recreation Center. Make sure you tune in this Saturday morning for Rips Talking Sports. Tell you more about that as the contest rolls along. Talking Sports, Rip Notmeyer. Shot from 3, bang! Boy, it didn't take him long for Ostensmeyer. Ostensmeyer pops it in from 3, and they are shooting at 60% from three-point range. That's going to bump that up. Now they're 5 of 6. Or 5 of 7 now. and nearly turned over as the Shells now working the ball around. Trying to find some scene. We're here on the stage in this older gymnasium. Very quaint, very Hoosier-esque. And now, foul inside. That's going to go on number 1. He's got his hands full. Drew Beckman. Now check that. That's going to go against Courtney. And Beckman and Courtney are just kind of dueling it out. And there's a big size differential on that one. So you've got Courtney standing in at 6'4" and 5'10". It's Beckman. Beckman takes the dribble drive, now pulls it back out as the Shells controlled underneath their own bucket. Now trying to find a seam inside is Gullinger. Gullinger will stop and pop to Beckman. Beckman, an 8-footer, pops it in. So that's Beckman's first bucket of the contest, making it 29-17 with 6:03 to play here in the third. Walking the ball up is Brendan Courtney. Courtney flares it off, and a long three from Ostensmeyer. He is hot. Bangs it home. 6 points for him in this quarter. And looks like we're going to have a timeout. Timeout, Roxana. Roxana wants to talk it over. We will as well. This is Max 96.7 coverage of high school sports. We'll be right back in 30.
Which hospital continues to rank among the best in patient satisfaction, care, and safety? We don't want to brag, so check it out for yourself. Compare the scores of HSHS St. Joseph's Hospital Breeze. And while you're on, visit our website at stjoebreeze.com to stay up on all the screenings and events we offer to benefit our community. Or like us on Facebook. Working to continue our legacy of caring, we are HSHS St. Joseph's Hospital Breeze.
Max 96.7.
Nice contingent of fans on both sides from Roxana. I believe the WESCLIN fans are outnumbering them right now. There's more of the purple and gold to file in for the Carlisle Indians, who will be playing next after the timeout. The Shells have the ball and start working the offense. And right now it's a man-to-man defensive pressure from WESCLIN. They are having a difficult time breaking it. That's Beckman. Beckman carries it. Got a little high of a bounce, and he carried the basketball. Turnover number 7 for the Roxana Shells. Bringing the ball up is Courtney. Brandon Courtney. Shot from 3. Bangs it home. That is Kellogg. Kellogg lights up. He had a 3 attempt in the first and nailed it. I looked down at my score sheet and looked right back up, and it was on the way home. 35-17. Kellogg pops that one in. Now turnover back the other way. Stevens going to take the layup. Slipped out of his hands. Is swatted down and out. WESCLIN will maintain possession. Stevens had it yanked around. And here comes a quick shooter. Shot up and in. I believe that was Kellogg. That was Kellogg or is Ostensmeyer. Again, we're on the far end, and I could not get a good look at that one. We're up here on the stage at Coach Chick Summers' home courts. East Alton Wood River regional action. WESCLIN Warriors and the Roxana Shells. 4:22 to play on the Onyx Water scoreboard. Third quarter action. It's a 37-17 game. The Shells with the ball, trying to find any way they can beat that defensive juggernaut from WESCLIN. Gulliner with the ball out into the center circle. Picks up his dribble. Now he flips it around to Beckman. Beckman going to dribble back up between the circles. Now he's going to flare it around to Gulliner. Gulliner, a runner on the way. Nope. Coming up with a rebound. White got it. White lays it off glass and in. 37-19. WESCLIN on top with 3:52 to play in the third. Crossing the timeline now is Courtney off to the made basket. He takes it right side and hands it off to Kellogg. Kellogg hands over to Ostensmeyer. Ostensmeyer flares around to Kellogg and a runner, and he is fouled. I believe he's going to go to the line. Looking at Ostensmeyer, he's talking about how he's had a couple of trays here in the third. He has 18 points. He averages 14. He's well beyond that. And Justin Kellogg now with 8 points, averaging 7, is at the line. First one up and off the front of the rim. No good. Rips Talking Sports each and every Saturday morning. You catch him on Mondays and Wednesdays as well. Second one on the way. Rattles in that time. He'll cover all that is going on in area sports. Going to be a lot of basketball this weekend. Shot from three quickly up, no good from Huffman for Roxana, and we're back the other way for WESCLIN. WESCLIN and the Warriors set the offense. Brady from three, bangs it home. Brady with 5, making it 41-19 with 3:20 to play here in the third. Drew Beckman crosses the timeline. He sets it off and finds Gallner. He skips it over to Huffman. A long skip pass cross court to Beckman. Beckman the defense just caves in on him. There's the WESCLIN defense. They're outmanned and outgunned are the Roxana Shells, and a long rebound off WESCLIN basketball after the missed shot for the Roxana Shells. So right here in front of us, with the length of the floor to will be the WESCLIN Warriors. Now we have into the lineup coming in number 55, and we don't have him on our roster, but I did take a picture of the book, so we will take a look at that and see who's who and what's what. Of course, nobody will come in. Yeah, all right. Here comes a shot off glass. Good. Count it. Brady banks it home. See if we can get that's Coles into the lineup for Roxana. And Roxana promptly throws it away for 19 points. Now check that, 21 points. So now this is me keeping stats and unofficial, but he is on fire here tonight. 1:53 to play here in the third. It's 46-19. Shot on the way from Roxana. The rebound comes off long, and we're back the other direction. Stevens dribbles around. He gets to Ottensmeyer. And a shot on the way from three. He rattles it home from Stevens. Everybody's getting into the mix. Everybody's got a three bomb here tonight for the WESCLIN Warriors. They are just lighting it up from outside the arc. $1:20 to play here. Third quarter action is the Honest Water scoreboard. Shot from three from Beckman. Nope, not going to go there. And here come the WESCLIN Warriors. A skip pass. And now Brady from three. Blocking the ball and the arm is number 22. That's Courtney. My apologies, Ottensmeyer. We call him Ostenmeyer. It's Ottensmeyer. And I would like to thank my buddy Dan Dowd for hooking me up with that one. Appreciate that, Dan-O. You're a good man. Wide at the line. Takes a couple of dribbles, takes the squat, shot off the front of the rim, and a clinker. Nothing there for White. Into the lineup now for WESCLIN Warriors. See if we can find out who that young man is. And that is Cameron Brandmeier. Second one is up and in for White, so he nails that one. So, Cameron Brandmeier in for the Warriors as Brady gets his troops some rest. Top of the key give to Ottensmeyer. Shot, nope. Gets the rebound from Brady. Brady rattles it around and gets just inside the arc and banks it home, and that's the way we win. 56-20. WESCLIN on top. We'll be back in 1 minute.
When's the last time you had your eyes checked? Schedule an eye exam today at Breeze Family Vision Center or Lebanon Optometric Center. I'm Dr. Claire Thorpe-Klinsky, and if it's been more than a year, you might need a new prescription. If you use a computer regularly or are suffering from allergies, those both can be causes of eye strain or fatigue. Schedule a complete eye health exam today to find out if your eyes are healthy. We may be able to detect glaucoma and other eye diseases early. At Breeze Family Vision and Lebanon Optometric Center, we examine more than just your vision.
One online banking and bill paying with an ATM and debit card that allows you to set personal spending limits? Then Tempo Bank's the place for you. Tempo Bank makes it easy for today's consumers to spend more time with your families and less time balancing your accounts and paying bills. Tempo Bank has 2 locations to better serve you. Call 526-7256 in Breeze or 224-9228 in Trenton. They'll be glad to help you. Tempo Bank is your answer to easy, hassle-free banking.
You've got Max 96.7.
18. And welcome back. Fourth quarter action. It is brought to you by Chandro Studios. It's the all WESCLIN Warriors here in the second half, 56-20. And Ottensmeyer leading the way with 18 points for the Warriors. Brady with it. Works it around. Finds Courtney. Courtney flips it inside, and that's a giver to Kellogg. He's fouled as he goes up for the layup. He's going to go to the line. So I have Ottensmeyer with 18. I got that corrected. Now Wilson from the Carlisle Union banner sitting to my right. Wanted to make sure I had the correct scoring. And I would probably go with his rather than mine. First one up and in. Nothing but net for Kellogg. He has 11 unofficially. Another one on the way off the side of the rim. Can't get it to fall. And we come back the other way. It's the Roxana Shells. Last game of the season for these young men, but they're going to be coming back. A couple of juniors, a couple of sophomores, a couple of freshmen as starters. They're showing a lot more guys on the bench, but nobody else on the roster. Only 8. You get a Cole sneaking in, so they're going to be young and aggressive next year as well. They trail in this one and they throw the ball away, trying to intended pass for Golner right here in front of us, and he has the ball trickled between his legs and out of bounds. That is turnover number 11. I do know that. And the WESCLIN Warriors will make him play. WESCLIN takes it right side, now left side, now back to the right. They just kind of skip past it back and forth. And a long skipper now from 3. Nope, a little bit too hard from Kellogg. And coming up with the rebound is WESCLIN, but stripped away. Here comes White for Roxana. Layup, got it, and a charge. Didn't get the bucket, but got the foul. So White is triggered with the foul. Nice play there. I believe that was Courtney. Check that. That was Brandmeier in there taking that charge. Nice play from him. Now we're getting the towel out here on the floor to wipe up a little bit of the perspiration. So the little housekeeping here underneath the bucket of the Roxana Shells, and WESCLIN will have the ball with the length of the floor to travel. 6:41 to play in this one, 51-20. WESCLIN coming up next. Greg Meyer will head south to Carbondale. I'm up here in the Riverbend area, north of St. Louis, near Alton. We're going to head back down south to Carbondale for the girls' sectional. It's the Breeze Central Cougars taking on Salem. And as WESCLIN throws the ball away, they try to force it inside. White steps in front of it, so Paris White picks it off. And Roxana will have an opportunity to go to the board here. Long pass, gets it over to Beckman. Beckman looks inside to Golner. Golner back to Beckman. Now a skip pass over to Huffman from 3. Got it. Gavin Huffman for his 6th point of the contest. 57-23. We're here on the stage at the Dairy King broadcast booth. The WESCLIN Warriors taking on the Roxana Shells from the Wood River Regional. Shot on the way, a little falling shot from Ottensmeyer. Can't get it to fall. And nothing there. Roxana comes up with it. Shot from 3. Got it. Banged it home. That was Golner. Golner with the 3. Now 6 points to WESCLIN's 1. Don't think we're going to have to worry much about a comeback on this one. It's a 57-26 and a travel. So, man, the Warriors kind of losing a little bit of the pace of the game. Of course, we've got guys kind of get mixed in and out. Coach Brady doesn't seem all that overly concerned as he's having a seat on the bench with his legs crossed. Get ready to win the Carlisle Piasaw contest. They will. All right, that's coming up next. Now let's get past down the corner. Wells. Wells has the ball stripped away. Another turnover to 12. Here comes a quick shot on the way. Bangs it home. Ottensmeyer. He is on fire. 21 points for Unsmeyer. He's averaging right around 14 points. He's got a 60-26 lead right now here in the fourth. White with it underneath his own bucket. Has the ball tipped away. Coming up with it is a turnover for WESCLIN. Showtime. Oh, he decided to pull it back. Brady was thinking about the dunk, so now just laid off glass and in. And we got ourselves a timeout. Little substitution timeout as it's going to be wholesale substitutions for the WESCLIN Warriors. Into the lineup is going to be Rockers there. Looks like we got Wiggins into the lineup as well as Durgan. We'll get those to you here in just a bit. Also, Elmore into the lineup. There we go. That's got them all. So a fresh 5 in. And the starters are going to have a seat. They have a lot to be happy for. 62-26 is a driving shot. Now the fouls are going to start as a driver now. Off glasses, I believe that is Wells. He's going to go to the line. Now check that. That's going to be Huffman at the line. Not sure who they got on the foul. So Huffman pops home his first bucket from the free throw line tonight. 2-3 from the line by the Roxana Shells. And the second one rattles around and off. Can't get that one to fall. And the rebound trickling long off of the rim. Off of Roxana. WESCLIN basketball. That's Elmore crossing the timeline right in front of the Oilers scoring table here. East Alton Wood River. Makes it right side to Brandmeier. Brandmeier kicks it around to Durgan. Durgan. Let's go to Elmore. Elmore works it down in the corner. Finds Durgan. Durgan, they're just going to swing it around. Now to Brandmeier. Brandmeier up top of the key to Rakers. Rakers has the little shovel pass back to him. Off glass. Got it. Rakers into the book. Like Rakers pops it in. Kind of passed it off to his teammate. Took the ball fake. Then he passed it right back to him. Cutting to the basket. Nice play. Off glass. And good. 64-27 with 3:21 to play in this contest. It's the Shells of Roxana trailing the WESCLIN Warriors here from this regional contest in Wood River, Illinois. WESCLIN in their home white jerseys. Roxana in the blue. Roxana on the near side, left to right on your radio dial. Losing control is White off his toes and out of bounds for Roxana. Turnover number 13. In the lineup now, number 33. Let's see if we can get a name on that one. They don't have them all in the rosters. They weren't listed. So we're going off of a picture of the scorebook to get us to where we need to be. Shot from three. Can't get it to fall. Getting his own rebound. Nice play from Durgan. He flares it around. Finds Brandmeier. Brandmeier around the horn to Durgan. And working it inside. They try to get into the big man Wiggins, and it's tapped around and out of bounds. Nope, saved. And coming back the other way, it's Roxana. Roxana turns the ball over. So trading turnovers. It's WESCLIN will have possession. Shot from three on the way. Can't get it to fall. White pulls down the rebound. So, looks like Wells into the lineup. There we go. For Roxana. Also into the lineup for Roxana is Crawford. And WESCLIN with a steal. Turnover. That's turnover number 15. And WESCLIN now with 2:09 to play. It's the John Rose Studios fourth quarter. Set for some more. Looks like Elsing getting into the lineup here at the next stoppage of play. Shot on the way, no good. Can't get it to fall. The rebound comes off to Roxana with it. Driving up. Nope. Crawford can't get it. Put back on the way from Huffman. Nope. And a foul. It looks like into the lineup is going to be Parker Durgan. As Brendan Durgan into the lineup now. So you got Parker Durgan set to enter the lineup, as well as is that Alex Elsing for WESCLIN after these free throws. Shot up. Nope. Can't get it. And that's Sitton. Number 24, Jacob Sitton into the lineup for the Roxana Shells. Shot up. Good this time. Crawford. 1:46 to play. And there comes the push, working it around. WESCLIN Warriors just content to run around the perimeter. Just playing catch around we go. That's Elsing, Alex Elsing. Long skip pass over to Brendan. Durgin. To Elmore, and he has a throw slipped out of his hands and swatted out of bounds, so WESCLIN will maintain possession. As now into the lineup is Daniel Ganny. Ganny into the lineup for WESCLIN. Elmore with the ball crossing the timeline. 1:11 to play here. It's 64-28. And all WESCLIN here in the second half. Roxana was trying to keep it close as Ganny lights up to three. Nothing there. Rebound saved by WESCLIN, and they maintain possession. Playing with a lot of heart of those guys in off the bench. Ganny's going to try. Another one unloads from deep in the three. The starter's getting a big thrill out of that one. There comes a quick shot on the way from three. Nope, that was attempted by Elmore. Can't get it. Ganny with a rebound. Flares it back outside to Elsing. His shot up no good. Tipped around. Nice tip. Wiggins, but he can't hang on till 34 seconds. Here come the Roxana Shells. And we're done. Rolling down. So the Shells at the free throw line after the foul. All over but the crying here. 64-28. First free throw up and off. Can't get it to fall for Crawford for Roxana. So 64-28's where we are. Second one up. Knew it. Can't get it. Ganny with a rebound. He hangs it out for Elmore. Kyle Elmore crosses the timeline with 25 seconds. Takes it right side to Ganny. Ganny. Around the horn we go. Nothing there. Pops it over and finds Elsing. Elsing to Ganny. Ganny. Around to Elsing. Now Ganny. Now it's going to be over. 10 seconds. Inside 10, and WESCLIN's just going to be content to just kind of dribble this one out. As Durgin with the ball. That's it. The final from this one. 64-28. The Warriors move on. The Shells go home. Their season is over. We'll be back with the post-game show. It's the Spectrum Business post-game report coming up next. Don't go away.
This high school basketball broadcast on Max 96.7 was brought to you in part by Isaac Auto Body, Antone's Concessions Catering and Bakery, Seaver Brothers Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Clinton Manor Living Center, Putker Construction, The Breeze and Trenton Dental Group, Nordyke Funeral Home, Prairie Farms Dairy, Tunya's Service Company, Fairman Garage Doors, Jansen Farm Equipment, Home Fashions, the Emeen Insurance Agency, Print Crazy, and by Becker Jewelers, with locations in Breeze and Highland, and always online, BeckerJewelers.com.
Investing your hard work and hard-earned money into farming involves a lot of risk. That's why Illinois farmers have counted on Country Financial for federal crop insurance, crop hail, and farm insurance for over 80 years. You get great coverage at a price you can afford, and best of all, you get the same great service you've come to expect from Country. Call me, Keith Wilkin, at 526-1179 or Teresa Richards at 526-1100 today.
Stuck in a state of falling behind? Struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let me, State Farm agent Steve Klosterman, help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with the Klosterman agency handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money, too, because adding State Farm policies can earn you discounts and actually help you get ahead. Call or email me, State Farm agent Steve Klosterman, and get to a better state with State Farm.
Get unhungry for only $5 at your Breeze and Carlisle Hardee's. Dig into the $5 All-Star Meal with 4 different meals to choose from, like the Charbroiled Double Cheeseburger and Spicy Chicken Sandwich, with natural cut fries, a fresh baked chocolate chip cookie, and a 20-ounce drink. Pick a $5 All-Star Meal today from your Breeze and Carlisle Hardee's, plus the entire Red Burrito menu. Get unhungry at your Breeze and Carlisle Hardee's.
Building relationships and buildings in the safest, most efficient, and budget-conscious way has been Putker Construction's mission for over 36 years. Located in Breeze, they have been providing construction management, design, build, and general contracting services on projects throughout Southern Illinois and the Midwest. They are a second-generation, family-owned, and veteran-owned business with a goal to exceed their clients' expectations in every way. For more information, call 526-7213 or go to PutkerConstruction.com.
You're on Max 96.7.
Welcome back to East on Wood River. Final from here. WESCLIN 64. The Roxana Shells 28. It was a dandy. The Roxana Shells kept it close for the first half. I kept within striking distance, I should say. 26-13 at the half. It was 56-20 at the end of third. And, of course, our final score, 64-28. And it was the WESCLIN Warriors just lit it up. That third quarter was fast and furious. They only held the Roxana Shells to 8 points, and they were just on a bevy of scoring. Leading the way and leading all scorers for the WESCLIN Warriors, number 30, Hunter Ottensmeyer, 21 points. Dropping down 14 points for Nate Brady. It was quiet in the first half, but that third quarter netted 10 points total. He was really cranking them up. 11 points for Justin Kellogg, 5 points for Mick Stevens, and 2 points for Alex Elsing, coming in off the bench there late in the fourth. Leading the way for the Roxana Shells, 7 apiece for Huffman and White, as well as Gulliner. And 4 points for Lara, 2 points for Beckman, and 4 points for Crawford in off of the bench. Well, the WESCLIN Warriors move on to Friday night and the regional finals. They will play the winner of the Piasol Southwestern Birds and the Carlisle Indians. That is the game that is up next here from East Alton Wood River. So punching their ticket, a couple Clinton County teams playing up here near the River Bend. But taking a look at the Carlisle Union Banner presents our next broadcast. That's coming up here in just a matter of a few minutes. We're going to send it down to Carbondale for sectional action. It's the Central Cougars taking on the Salem Lady Wildcats. That's going to be our, of course, Carlisle Union Banner next broadcast. Greg Meyer will have that for you from the Dairy King broadcast booth with locations in Breeze and in Trenton. We appreciate you taking the time to tune in. Again, the final from the Wood River Regional for the WESCLIN Warriors, eliminating the Roxana Shells 64-28. They move on to play Friday night against the winner of the next contest, the Piasol Birds or the Carlisle Indians. We'll see how this all plays out as we pass the torch. Thanks a lot for taking the time. We appreciate it. And thanks, guys, for Chris Streetman back at the studio. We're going to take a little bit of a break and then turn you over to girls basketball action. Thanks a lot for tuning in.
This broadcast of high school basketball on Max 96.7 and everywhere at WCXO967.com was a presentation of WCXO Sports. WCXO Sports is brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Rubberman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, Southern OBGYN Associates, St. Joseph Hospital Breeze, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardee's locations in Breeze and Carlisle, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and Area CC Food Marts. This broadcast was a presentation of WCXO Sports.